Hey guys, well we're just on the way back from picking up the new power plant. We got a 390 with C6 box with everything in it. Literally it is from carb to sump, everything's with it. Managed to get the prop shaft as well, because obviously the C6 has got the bigger yoke. Also got a big block radiator for it as well. Automatic transmission one, so it's got the cooler lines at the bottom. So we're just coming over the QE2 bridge, so we've got a fair way to go yet before we get home, but it's in the back. There it is. Sorry, George. So all we got to do now is get it home and get it unloaded. Bang in.
Sorry, George.
Sorry, George. Hey guys, well we're back now. We got it all unloaded. So she's here now. Sat. Obviously there's a bit of rusty or water come out of the waterways, but never mind. Yeah, we're back, we're here. It's sat down ready for a clean up, etc, etc. And I got managed to pick up a Ford Explorer 8.8. Not quite sure of the ratio yet, but it's definitely a locker in there, so that's good. Number 11's coming, not number 1's, that's good. Yeah, this is literally, like I said before, was literally from carb to sump. There's I had to take the fan off just to get it in the wagon, but it's got literally everything down to where are we? Yeah, even down to the battery leads. Look, everything. So yeah, I get this up on a stand and do like a little sort of first start, you know, change the oil, etc. Make sure that the sump is nice and clean, because it's been sat for about 2-3 years, I believe. So I want to take the, obviously all the sediment would have settled in the bottom, so I want to take the sump off and make sure that's clean, make sure the oil pickup's clean. Managed to pick up a big block radiator for it as well, because obviously this was originally, as we know, let me lift this up again, hang on, this was a straight 6, or it is. It's definitely at least a 200, not a 170, because it's got the 5 core plugs in it. There's the transmission as well. So when we come to do the engine swap, etc., then it'll all be up for sale. I shall just move this on because I don't need it anymore. Got to get myself some 390 engine mounts and motor mounts, because obviously the straight 6 are different. Yeah, but I know she's a runner. I haven't actually seen it physically, but I've seen a video of it running. And then we can take it out, and it can sit up the back here. It can sit the back here where this one is, and they're going to be replaced. Picked up a set of chrome alloys. They're actually from a Ford Explorer, so I definitely know it's going to fit on that axle. So yeah, and they were on a Ford Falcon 65 Ford Falcon Ranchero. So I've got to do a disc conversion on the front. As you can see, this axle's actually got rear discs, so that was an added bonus, because it came out of a 97, 98 I think it was, rather than one of the early ones that were drums on the back. So at least this has got discs on the back. So yeah, so I'll have to now do a front disc conversion so I can get all 4 wheels on. Right, we've got the transmission separated from the box, so all we've got to do now is pull her out. That little one's going to come out, and eventually this big one is going to go in. Alright, there we go, one empty engine bay. Sorted. Right, I've got to take off these engine mounts, because obviously they're for straight 6. I've got some 390 ones coming over, and all I've got to do now is drop the box out. And then we're clear. Sorted, George. Lovely. Bang in. Right, that's got that out of the way. Down there, sat on the tyre, so at least he's not on the deck. I just put the car back on just so that it stops anything going down the hole. And what I've done with this one as well, the 390, I've lifted that up a little bit more, put it on another tyre, so at least I can turn it if I need to. And she's on there safe as well, she ain't going nowhere. Bang in. Right, let's crack on, shall us? Lovely. Right, just been having a quick tidy up before we go home. What I've been doing this afternoon, I've just been giving this a quick wipe off and brush off, as it were, like with the old Top Secret tools, as you do. Give it a wide brush off, clean that bell housing and excuse me, transmission. Give it a clean. Yeah, sorted. I did have a look down in here, and it's electronic ignition, which is good, so that's nice. Yeah, it's well, I think it's time to go home now, so thanks ever so much for watching again. I appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe if you don't mind, and I'll catch you on the next one. Sorted, George.